Welcome to Lecture 6 of Startup Engineering. Today we're going to talk about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and also sort of the basics of a web page's structure, the rendering pipeline, and also some developer tools. So without further ado, let's begin. So basically you won't go wrong by thinking of a web page as a program. Just like you take C or C++ code and you compile that into an executable, in the same way what a browser does is it takes raw HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and does something that is analogous to compilation called rendering. And to visualize this, if you look at, for example, this link over here, you see some, sort of HTML code over here and then the output. And if we update this, and just add some, snippets of text, and then we submit that, now we can see that it renders and updates in real time. So that's sort of the concept of the rendering pipeline. We're going from raw source code over here and rendering it over there. And when you start thinking about this, you realize how complicated the browser is. It is essentially executing an arbitrary piece of code every time you click on a link. And so the security issues are obviously non-trivial. You need to sandbox the code. And it truly can be said that the browser is probably the most sophisticated piece of code on a computer nowadays, other than the operating system itself. And even those distinctions are starting to melt away now that Chrome, for example, is the foundation of Chrome OS. So that's kind of the concept of the web page as a program, and the browser is sort of the operating system, and rendering as similar to compilation.